Well, I'm smiling, but I sure as hell don't feel like it. The title for my message today is Will It Ever Get Easier? As the date for my departure to Australia gets ever nearer, I am faced with unexpected complications. First, my bank screwed me by first approving, then denying my credit card. Of course, they waited till the very last minute to inform me at the end of the business day when I was due to leave on my Arkansas trip that night. I came home early, driving 18 straight hours, as I said in the earlier video. Well, I did get a PayPal MasterCard approved. However, there is not enough time to get the one with my name on it, and I cannot transfer money from PayPal to that until the personalized card arrives during my first week down under. On top of that, my hostess has had some things happen in her life that changes things for me. Now I have to find people in the Melbourne or southeastern Australia area. I didn't have the word area there, but I need to put that in there. Area, who are willing to help me by providing more lodging than was anticipated. I need and don't have answers, just a one-word cry: help. Indeed, I don't know why. The bank had a week, at least a week, maybe a little more than a week, before I was notified, and I had to call them. I had to call them to find out why the card hadn't come yet, because I was expecting the card to come in the mail. And it didn't come in the mail, so I called the bank, and I called earlier in the day, but I was told that she was busy with another client. So I finally reached her at 4:45. Closes at 5 o'clock. I finally reached her and talked at 4:45, and then that's when I was informed that the main headquarters had refused the application because I have bad credit. Now, bear in mind that the only purchase that I've made since 2001 was for an automobile that I paid off in 4 months. It was a 3-year loan. I had a good job. I paid it off in 4 months. I stopped using credit cards then and only used debit cards. I canceled all my credit. So the bad debt that they're talking about, and I can't get a credit report. It'll take a couple of weeks to get a credit report. Again, I'm going to be in Australia in a couple of weeks. So it's not going to do me any good, and I can't rebut anything. But the only thing that can possibly be there is medical bills. Now, I don't go out and plan to have a stroke, to plan to have 3 heart attacks. I don't plan to have all of these medical events that happen. And from my understanding, medical bills do not affect your credit. Well, that's what I understood. Obviously, it can't be true because they denied my credit card due to bad credit. And there was no other credit. Since 2001, there was no other credit. I still have that 2001 car that I bought. It has had an engine replaced with, I don't know, 40,000 less miles, 35, 40,000 less miles. I don't remember what the number is exactly, but it was, 2-year newer car that was wrecked, and they took the engine out of that and put it in my car. And my car's been running really, really well. I had it checked before I went to Arkansas, even though people were telling me, don't take it, don't take it. They were concerned that my tires were bad or other things could go wrong, but I had it checked out and my tires are good. I had tires, I haven't put very many miles on it, so it's in good shape. In any case, that was a real curveball to me that forced me to have to try to get some other credit card for use in the trip so that when I'm in Australia, I can get transportation. Now, Finally got the PayPal MasterCard approved, and I was trying to transfer because it's a secured credit card. It's a secured debit card actually, but they said it can be used to rent cars. That's what I'm told. Uh, but in any case, I was going to be transferring the money that has been coming to me, gifted to me through PayPal, but the PayPal MasterCard is not the same. It's a different company than the regular PayPal account. They work in cooperation with each other, but they're two different companies. And they can't, as I said, take money out of my PayPal account and put it onto the card until I have a card with my name on it, and that takes 2 weeks. That's what I'm told. 2 weeks, two business weeks. Uh, so basically 10 business days. Uh, I have to wait, and I'm going to be in Australia in 10 business days. So I'm only going to have the temporary card, which I'm told I can take money and put on it, but I don't have time even to take it out of PayPal, and I don't want to put it through my bank. I'm at this point, I'm not even trusting the bank that I've been with for such a long time. And even though I'm on a first name basis with the manager and many of the people that work there, and they're good people, I like them a lot. I've worked with them, they've worked with me a lot. Uh, but I just simply don't trust banks. What can I say? I don't trust that they tell the truth. And even when they're trying to work with me, there's people higher up that are working against me because banking is a criminal operation. That's just the way it is. And I'm faced with it, and we are all faced with it if we want to deal in this world. And I want to be able to travel. Traveling requires me to have credit. Unfortunately, I wish it wasn't that way, but it does seem to be that way exactly. And so I'm faced with this challenge. And then, as I said, my hostess has had some issues come up in her family that are going to shift her plans during my stay there, and I'm not going to be able to uh, have accommodations that I thought I was going to have previously. So I'm crying out for help, especially for my friends in the southeastern Australia area, to please step forward and give me suggestions and let me know how I'm going to fill up the month of August with places to stay. I've already got my tickets purchased. I already have the visa and stuff like that purchased. In fact, it's all right here. I have all the paperwork right here for the trip, and both the trip there and the trip back, and it's the entire month of May. So I'm asking for help from my friends, especially those in the area of Australia just named, because I'm going to need a roof over my head. If I have to pay for hotels and motels and stuff like that while I'm there, I'm going to be broke when I get back. I mean, and in fact, I'm not. The little bit of money that I have saved from the sale of items from my home, what was my home, what I have left is dwindling. I mean, I spent airline ticket money on that, which I expected to get reimbursed by donations. Uh, there's lots of things that have happened and I haven't even gotten half of the money for the airline tickets yet. You know, that's that's the situation that I'm in, which is why I'm crying for help. I can't afford a trip to Australia if I've got to pay for lodging the time that I'm there. When I was invited, it was with a roof over my head. That situation has obviously changed, and I need your help. So those of you that have suggestions or ideas or are willing to provide me, even if it's, stay in one place for a little while, stay in another place for a little while, I'm going to need help when I'm in Australia. So please step forward and let me know what you are able to do and willing to do to assist me. thank you very much for listening, and namaste.